Hi guys, Nathan here from Cornerstone FX. Let's do our market recap quickly. So this week I actually didn't take any trades, uh, simply because I just wasn't on the charts. But let's look at what our trade ideas were and where we could have capitalized. Okay, starting here with US 30. As you can remember, we were failing to break these highs. We finally broke above those highs and we were looking for the market to continue going up or to take buying opportunities. So we were looking anywhere from here going up. That was our general idea for the week past. Dropping down, as you can remember, we had gotten the breakout. Like I had said, the retest, we pushed up a bit and price was floating in and around this area over here. And I said I'd probably take lower time frame entries. And I said, okay, depending on how that candle was going to close, I was going to look to take some buying opportunities because this would have been a double bottom formation, a higher high. So the idea here was price rallied from the bottom here, made a higher high, higher low, double bottom, and continuation. That was the idea. That's what I was going for, or rather looking for, depending on how this candle at the time had closed. I was hoping that it'll close with a wick and a pin bar. Okay, that didn't happen, but as you can see, it broke below, but then quickly broke back above. So my thinking would have said to me, okay, at this point, after it broke below here, to be honest, I probably would have looked to enter on a 15-minute time frame, like I was saying last week. Um, had I entered here on the 1 hour, because I would have entered something like that, and I would have wanted to, excuse me for that, I would have wanted to place my stop loss below this candle here. That way I would have secured just the 1-to-1 and then be taken out at break even. But had I dropped down to my 15-minute, let's see what opportunities lie here on the 15-minute time frame. See, had I been trading on the 15-minute time frame, to be honest, it would have broken out below, nothing yet, finally broke above, and then came down for a retest. So in this case, I would have looked to enter the market here and put my stops below here, because I would have waited for price to show clear price action movement from here, making a new high, higher low, and then continuation to the top. So on the 15-minute, as you can see, it would have played out better for me. Yes, and we would have gotten our 1, 2, 3, which is why like I'd said in the previous videos, I prefer trading this on the 15-minute time frame, or lower time frames rather, because it just plays out better. You can see price action so much better. Here's another opportunity that here on the 15-minute that could have been taken. Remember, this is our key area over here that we would have drawn. Okay, this is where price is failing to break below, so it is an area of interest. So what else would I've been looking for? If price came back here, we have another opportunity that lined up here, put below those wicks. 1-to-1, not it. So we would have suffered very big drawdown, even almost getting taken out. The reason I would not have went one to break even here is, as you can see, price has not yet hit 1-to-1. I want price to hit 1-to-1 before I trail my stops to break even. If that doesn't happen, I'd rather take the loss. Why? Because of these situations here where price went in my direction, came back, didn't hit 1-to-1, but almost took me out, but still had enough room to continue, um, and we would have secured some profits at 1 to 2 over here. Not really 1 to 3 again. Yeah, so I would have locked profits in at 1 to 2 and probably trailed my stops. But as you can see, very, very clear. And this is another reason we also look at higher time frames, because you can see this is an area of interest on the 1 hour time frame. So what do I see? Again, here there was no entry when price got back here because it didn't engulf, it wouldn't have candlestick formations or anything like that. Let me remove this. I'm just taking you through my thinking because I didn't have any opportunities to take trades, so I'm just showing you at some of the opportunities that I can see or could have possibly taken. Here's another opportunity where price came back into this area, gave a very, very nice engulfing candle. Again, I would have wanted to put my stops below here. There is no one to what's going on. Stops below, price goes into my direction. 1 to 1 there. Let me see. Where is this candle? Allow me to change the color here of this thing just to allow me to see the candles properly. What am I? Oh, so there's the candle. I don't know if you can see it. So my stops would have been there. 1 to 1 would have been over here. So I would have been taken out at break even. Price went into my direction almost instantly. 1 to 1, not a losing trade. But again, these are just this is just my thinking. So like I said, the only reason you find me looking for buying opportunities, like I said, I was only looking for buying opportunities. Remember, if you're going to look for buying opportunities in a market, stick to the plan, especially if you're going to go down to lower time frames, stick to the higher time frame directional move, because you have a bigger chance or a better chance of making profits if you stick to the higher time frame direction if you're trading on a lower time frame. Okay, so that's what would have happened on US 30. And then here on Euro JPY, there was two things that we were looking at, either price going up or going down. This was our key area, price making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So in and around this area, we were going to look for price to go down, trade it to this low. Had this low broken, we would have traded to this low and probably lower down. So let us see what we would have capitalized on here.
What's up, guys? Brandon here from Cornerstone FX, and we're back this week with the recap on what we were able to catch in the previous week trading the forex markets. Jumping right in on gold, I analyzed this on the daily time frame. As you can recall, we were in an uptrend, we had a pullback, and now we're continuing that uptrend, I believe. We had the double bottom here, the push, the pullback, and I then said I'm waiting for the continuation to the upside. However, I did say that we were making these lower lows, lower highs, a small downtrend, which we saw on the 4 hour time frame. So let me drop down right here on the 4 hour time frame. As you can see, we're making lower lows, lower highs, well, equal lows and lower highs, so forming this nice wedge over here. And my analysis at the time was only if we get a clean break, candle clean break up below with a retest I'll then continue riding this down back to that 1760 level where we had the double bottom previously. But because I was bull bias, I did understand that this was a pullback on the 4 hour time frame, but on the daily, we were still bullish. Because of that, I was waiting for the break of the trend line to continue back up to the weekly and then further targets as this 1 hour time frame right over here. So we got that exactly. We did come back down to retest this area right over here, and that's actually where I took a buying position. Took a small loss on here, as you can see. Let me just show you exactly what happened. So price came back down and then immediately had a very big strong reaction, giving a bullish engulfing candle, engulfing the last 4 hours to the left of it. So I took my entry at the close of that candle at 1800, and I put a stop just below that last week, which would be 1994, because I wanted it below my 4 hour time frame. Price did move up into my direction and then came down with a very strong push, taking me out. And then before that hour candle closed, it went back up, closing right above here. Actually, would have put me back in profit. And as you can see, immediately price then flew straight to my take profit right here. So because of this loss, I did not see any other chance of entering this market that I was comfortable with, because the market was pushed in such a strong push phase. I was waiting for the pullback. So once it broke the 1810 level right over there, this candle, I was waiting for the pullback down to the 18 level and then continue back up, but I did not get that. So I did take a small loss on here, nothing big, nothing major. Um, but from my original analysis on the 4 hour time frame, I'm going to analyze on the 4 hour. We got that push, pullback. So here's that push and the pullback happening right now, again at the 1810 level. So we'll have to see what happens in the new week with the new market analysis, what we are able to catch, which will most likely be live on Tuesday for the week ahead. But great week, great analysis. I'm very happy with the analysis. I was just unhappy that I got taken out, first of all, and then that I wasn't able to capitalize on this nice move to the upside. But there's always more opportunities available. If I drop down to NZD CAD, that was my second pair that I analyzed. You'll have a look there. I wanted to take that in when I did the video. There was an entry that I thought I had missed, which I didn't miss, and I gave it a second opportunity that you could scale in. Let's do this on the daily. Let's start on the daily. So we were in a bearish market. We broke the bearish market, making higher highs, higher lows, retesting this weekly zone, and then we're waiting for the continuation to the upside, because we were there now in a bull market right over here. So we broke this downtrend, high, higher low, higher high, and then right over here, retesting the weekly again. We were expecting the market to continue to the upside. Dropping down to the 1 hour time frame, because that's where we saw the entries. I believe it was, let's do this. So we had the retest right over here. We had the retest right over here. We missed the entry, and I said, okay, great. Obviously we identified that level and that level. So I said, okay, cool. We missed this entry right over here. Price was already starting to push up into profit. And if I entered on a moving market, my risk to reward would have been totally out. So I said, because I missed this would have been an entry. I gave you guys that. And I said, okay, cool. What I'm waiting for now is to scale in on this. And we wait for the break, the retest at this level, and then continue up. But what happened actually was price then went up, made a lower high, and then continued down, making a lower low, lower high, and then falling back down. At this point, I'm not sure what market we're in, but I did not take a loss on this, and I was not able to capitalize on this, thankfully, because it would have went against me and taken me out with a small loss, but it would have been a loss nonetheless. So a great week in markets. The analysis was great. This analysis right here helped me start up a losing position, and the analysis on gold My stops was a bit too tight, but my analysis was great because it went straight to take profit. So yeah, that's it from us, guys. I hope you're able to catch and learn something from these videos. I hope you're able to capitalize yourselves on the trades that we've looked at. We wish you a great trading week ahead, and please stay tuned for the market analysis for the week ahead, which will be live Tuesday. Before I let you go, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.